Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Tua sets up to pass it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Tua. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. One last shot now for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cyrus block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and producer. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Fourth down, Cousins. Being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, they run and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this belongs to the Vikings. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. They'll give it to him again. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On play action, Lance. He'll buy some time right.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw, it's Lance.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 14 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
First down. Here's Cousins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Cousins.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Cousins.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Cousins again.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations.
And a 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5.
Now Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now Lance again.
Steps away to his left. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Now a play fake. Lance rolling to his left.
Come on, man, that's a hit stick, man. He should have been injured. The way I should have just hit him. Come on now. Come on now.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The kick by Gold is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Throwing now is Lance. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
They'll go for it. Lance trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. 20. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Nick Bosa getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins dancing to his left. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 21 yards away. And the Vikings have retaken a third quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this one complete, Lance to Kittle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
He didn't even really get there. Oh, he did. Oh, shit.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Lance now to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Why am I not getting an extra?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Completes it to Jennings.
Oh, they ain't letting me switch on.
Inside the 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And that should be his last free pass. So it should be good. That's good.
They'll run with Davis Price.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line,
He
but
got
not
hit by
quite
Harrison
in.
Smith, too.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Again, it's Davis Price.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Take it at the 15, a short kick.
This nigga won't fall down, huh?
This one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before...
Feel me? Join my stream so I can show them. I don't vibe.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
This nigga.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mobile, he's that guy. That guy. That guy.
Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. A huge play there right off the bat. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. James Prochet, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab.
How can you miss it? How can you miss a field with
That was the big one that landed. 1-2.
Oh my
God. Was back out there
God.
to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Got them boys down
They'll
there.
try and start this drive in the air.
Oh,
Sanders has it over the middle.
I missed that big hit. I missed a big
Very
hit.
nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
He must have got Brown right this year, I see. Got that boy playing this slide position. Got that boy hurt right too, huh? Oh, I see they got that boy hurt right. Cause boy,
Throwing his Hurts. On the move to his left.
Yeah, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that.
So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Accurate throw, y'all give him. Oh my God.
Out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown.
That's some shit I run in that move.
Grant Calcaterra from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead.
That is exactly the play.
And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On the move past the 40, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 14 yards. And the Ravens have regained the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense...
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta give me that.
Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 26 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 66 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown of 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On first down, Hurts. Flush to his right. He was looking for Watkins that time, but it'll be second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
It's caught.
That's crazy. I'm literally holding the slot back.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On second and 10, Hurts. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second down and goal. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, second down. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. There's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 69 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are all tied at 28. Separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here. Duvernay going to
zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
We stopped playing with him. He just took me deep. That wasn't supposed to happen. He just let him go. That's all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take his 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How are we blitzing, man?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, wow.
This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Oh, this nigga wants to fumble.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right, let me get a clean hit on this thing.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right.
Oh.
And it's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown.
Bush, nigga behind me like that.
Just 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra
some
point.
dumb ass
That will
shit,
tie
bro.
our game here in the 3rd.
Nigga literally didn't know how to. Oh my god, this nigga is so bold.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. Here they gave up great field position.
You can't stop me on offense, little boy.
You're trying your best
You can't.
to press advantages when you
Try
have
your
them.
best, but you
And field
can't.
position leads you to that type of play
Still
call.
gonna
And
cook it.
whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the
Reed
advantage
Austin is
switches to
killing
their
you, boy.
opponent.
From the
Reed Austin
35,
killing
back
you,
to
boy.
work on 2nd and 4. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure.
Yes, go.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That is definitely what we call our defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Jackson now. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Hey, 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 hey.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's going to look deep for Watkins. The 20. Touchdown.
Just ride the fuck open.
Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
The fuck, nigga?
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The drive starts with a completion left side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll set up a throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Down to about the 37. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And some room to maneuver. That good for 22 and a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Once again with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Throwing, Jackson.
Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
You take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, this nigga's a hole. This nigga is a hole. This nigga switches off.
That decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1.
That nigga's a straight
It helps
pussy.
you with your decision making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2 and try making it feel a little different.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Nigga, the time is not running.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.